episode is brought to you by 876 Get. Get food, get groceries, get meds, get things delivered. Download the 876 Get app today.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Unveil podcast. This is Unveil on the road, and today on the podcast we're going to be celebrating Farmers Month because it's Farmers Month here in Jamaica. Today we are in a greenhouse. I can't believe they have me out here. I intentionally leave my brush home because I can't afford to have my brush in all of this mess. You understand? But our guest for today is Lataniel Hamilton, and he is an agriculturist and a greenhouse technologist. Did y'all know that greenhouse have technologists? This is the first I'm hearing of this. Okay, so today he's gonna walk us through some things. He's gonna teach us how to plan different things right at home during the quarantine. But before we get into that, we're gonna talk about how Jamaica has finally started exporting mangoes, right? So last month, Jamaica exported about 4,000 kilograms worth of mangoes to different parts of the world. And those are, it's like Julie mangoes, East Indian mangoes, all kind of mangoes. I think that's really good. And I do want to big up the Jamaican government. Big up yourself, Mr. Minister, for getting something like that going. Well done. Definitely a good job. All right. So before we get into what we have planned for today, I'm going to hit you guys with a did you know? Did you know that there are over 100 species of mangoes here in the Caribbean? Did you know that? They teach you that in agriculture school?
Of course they did.
All right. So let me see how much you could get. Give me 5 species, bro. Outside of East Indian. I don't want to hear East Indian. I don't want to hear stringy mangoes.
No,
just give me
any
random fact. Wait, see, you only remember 2 mangoes,
right?
but I don't know.
Those are
100.
the common ones.
So East Indian. Let me see how much I know.
stringy,
I know East Indian stringy mango,
you
spice mango, huh?
have Julie.
The what? Long mango, huh? Them Guyanese girl love that long mango, boy. You understand? What else? What do you say, though?
You have Julie.
Jolie
You
mango.
have what they call Blackie.
What do you say?
Blackie.
Blackie.
Blackie?
Yeah, man. A small mango.
Oh, the little black. Oh,
Right, the
yeah, I
little
think I
black
saw that one. That one don't look too safe, guys. So I wouldn't recommend y'all eat that.
Well,
But
it's sweet though.
oh, it's sweet.
Yeah, very sweet.
Well, that's pretty good. All right, so before we get into this, right? I really don't like getting my hands dirty, but I'm gonna have to do it today. Let's talk a little bit about you. How did you get into agriculture and all these kind of things?
Well, I was grown in a farming community. My parents are farmers, both of them. My grandfather was a farmer. Uh, I go further in agriculture. I got a scholarship from the Naranda Bauxite Company.
Bauxite.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I got a scholarship from them, and I went to the College of Agriculture, Science, and Education.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my institution, my alma mater.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah.
All these dirt, I must say, it kind of brings back a lot of memories because a lot of the other y'all might not know, but back in the day, I used to do a little bit of farming myself. They used to call me Farmer Tim with the waves.
I even had waves.
First of all, I had waves from when I was born, bro. What you talk about? You understand? Me and my dad used to farm back in the day. He actually did agriculture. Let me ask you, did you have to stick your hand up the cow ass? you have to you have to stick your hand up the cow ass, bro.
It's a process, so yeah, we had to do it.
Remind me to not touch you during this interview because to this day, I don't know how my dad did that and he can't touch me with his right hand, bro. I want you to know. All right, so let's get into it. What's the first thing we're going to do today?
The first thing we'll do is identify the kind of soil that we have in our backyard. In this, it is very important that you know what soil you have so you can know what crop grows best in that kind soil. So the first thing you'll do is go in your garden, and we're not in a garden now, so we can't do the actual process. But you'll normally take at least 5 samples from different areas in the garden,
Yeah.
which we already did here. So we're going to use the 5 samples that we have here, along with whatever to show what we do. Then you're going to get a container. This process, or better yet, let me just point out that there are 3 main ways of identifying the kind of soil that you have. You have the jar method, you have the rigid test, and you have the squeeze test. Yeah, so let me just run down the
Let's start with the squeeze test, bro.
right.
You understand?
So you wet the soil and you squeeze it.
We could try with this. Let me see.
Yeah, I think
I got some water over here.
right. So let's just
Farmer Tim brings back memories, yo. So what type of soil is this? This is red dirt?
no. We don't say dirt. It's soil. So it's a loamy soil. Well, let's identify that.
Loomy? What does loomy mean?
All right. It's
If you only know what comes my mind
not-
just now, bro.
it's not all that sticky. So that means it's not a total clay soil.
So this is the red dirt that is mash up my shoes and thing here in Manchester.
The red soil or the loam. Yeah. Let's use soil instead. Dirt
Bro,
is
dirt in the Bible, bro.
all
You
right.
understand?
Anything
So that's
you
what
say.
we're going with.
Anyways, yeah, so this is a method and you identify what kind of soil it is. So, and then another method is to get a jar. The jar method is to get a jar with the container. We already sort the soil. When you're doing this, you take out the stones and stuff out of the soil and then you add water to it.
Oh, I got one over here too, guys. I was so entertained by this guy, the King Agriculturist. Let me get my.
Then, after pouring water in it to the brim, you would say,
I don't know if I have enough water for the brim.
when you
I'm all out of water. Production
And you
team, let me
shake
get
well.
some water over here.
sure. Let me give it some.
Okay, what up there, brother? Oh. I'm a boss.
Then you shake well. Oh, I should add that we should have added soap to it, whether dishwashing liquid or whatever,
Oh, soap.
and that aids in the separation. Then you shake well.
That's how you can shake it, bro?
Yeah, you gotta shake it.
No, so you're mad.
No, you gotta shake it.
No, so I'm not shaking it, so better. Gotta be crazy, bro. You say those shake weight.
No, it's not working. You gotta
Alright.
shake it. Yeah, and after, then you have it overnight to settle, and then it will show you the different sequence of soil type. No, there are 3 major soil types. This is an example that we did overnight. There are 3 major type. You have the silt, the clay, and the sand that makes up the loam. So you have a 40% sand, 40% silk, and 20%. No, sorry, 40% clay, 40% sand, and 20% silk. So this here is the debris. This is the water. Here we'll identify the clay. Here would be the silk, and this is the sand. In order to know what kind soil, you measure the height of each and divide it by the length. So from where the sand is to where the clay stops, you measure the clay and divide it into that, find the percentage, and then you'll have whatever percentage
y'all
of
have-
whatever.
Y'all have mats and dirt.
Oh yes, and that's how you identify. So again, the loam soil is 40% clay, 40% sand, and 20% silk. That's it for identifying your soil type. Then we'll go straight over to planting. Now that you know what your soil type is, you know what you can plant, and so often we have some things in our backyard and we just throw them out either to the chicken or whatever the case may be. It can be used and used in a simple way as well. So let's say for an instance the scallion. We all know scallion. Yeah, we cook this part. You eat this part?
I eat every part, man.
You eat every part? All right. Instead of eating everything, you can make provision for next time. So you're going to use a knife and you're going to cut it.
I don't have no shallot.
Oh,
Let me see what's going on.
yeah.
I got my cooking license this quarantine, you know.
So this is the root part, and you just put this in water, and after a week it will show root. Now, was it last Wednesday or so I did this one? And you see where root starts coming there, you see where it starts growing. Now I can plant it. Now to plant it I have to mix the soil, so it's 60% garden soil to 40%.
So how are I gonna know 60% of dirt to 40%? Bro,
Estimate. There's a mathematical.
no, they can't have no mats and dirt, bro.
Oh.
That's impossible.
Oh
You understand?
wow.
Mats ain't in
Wow.
everything, my youth.
Of course. That's why you gotta get it from early. Anyways, so I would have identified 60% here already. You mix the compost and this garden soil together.
Hold on, let me get my 40%. Hold on. That's 40 right there.
Mix them together. Yeah. Then you're going to add it to your container. Right. And then you're going to make some space. You're going to add the scallion.
Scallion.
It's scallion.
Now, is that the scientific name?
Right.
Escallion?
Scallion.
I thought that was like the Spanish name. Escallion.
Right.
But some other Caribbean countries might know it as something else. In Guyana, they call it shallot.
Right.
In the States, they probably call it celery. Spring onions. Spring onions.
right.
Wow, that's impressive.
Right. So again, we did another set because we wanted to show the end product. So after planting this is what we got in a week.
Never. Stop lying, bro.
What?
Never.
Really?
In a week?
In a week? You see this?
And I
Wednesday
spent all
to
this
now?
money on this in the market?
Good. That's what you need to get. That's what you need to
They
get.
can't
You
get
need
a dime from me
practice.
again. You know that.
Practice these and you'll be good. And then the funniest thing, you don't have to root it up when you're going to cook it. You can just come and cut
pick
off the
off.
top and leave that, and it springs again.
In the next week?
Yeah. And you're good to go. So eat this, leave that. You're good.
So you
Yeah.
say don't eat everything.
No. Right. Then we have, after planting the scallion, you have something that is very, very important to most of us. That is the ginger. This is the root of the ginger, and this is what you plant.
Bro, isn't this the ginger?
This is the ginger as well.
So the ginger is the root of the ginger?
Right. You didn't know that?
First you can tell me mats and dirt. Now you're telling me the ginger is the root of the ginger, bro?
Yes, sir. This is the root of the ginger. This is the ginger that you eat, and this is the root. Now, when you go to the markets, you can look for the ones that you want. I cut these already. You see the buds there. That's what you look for, and you plant it. So you can plant this, and in 2 years you have ginger.
So we gotta wait 1 week. No, sir.
Yeah, but the good thing about this is that ginger, it will not grow this small. When you plant it this small,
Okay.
you'll get a lot. And ginger loves spot. Again, remember to water. Water is very important for your plant. Water well, and then cover with some more compost.
With some more what?
Compost on it.
Compass?
Yeah.
I must geometry set. Because I don't understand.
And and we're going organically right here.
Oh, cool.
No fertilizer. We're going that. So you put this
Farmer
down,
boy.
and in the next few weeks you have a scallion to eat. Next year, hopefully you can get ginger. Very interesting. Then the tomato. The tomato, you just simply get a tomato and cut it. When you cut it, you'll note that the seeds are here. These are the seeds. For that, you just rest it. Oh, I need a container. All right, let me put it. Let me use this one. So this is already mixed, guys.
That cut was smooth, boy.
And you rest it on the top.
Oh, you just got. Oh. That's how you plant tomatoes?
Yeah, that's a method that you can plant it in your backyard.
Wow.
So add soil to that, rest it on the top. Then you use the compost again and cover and water well.
I ran out of dirt.
After a week or so, you'll note that they start springing. Well, coming up. I'm using agricultural term here. You note that they start coming up, and it is important that you keep these though in a cool area, especially now, until they start germinating. And after they germinate, then about 6 inches tall, you can transplant. Simple. 1, 2, 3. Don't waste the tomatoes, guys. Just cut it the very way you put it in your plate. Put it in the soil, cover it, and you'll have tomatoes to eat. Yeah. What else are we doing? We have here we have
Big bowl.
yeah, a big bowl with, well, it's already mixed, the 60-40 ratio with potatoes. This is the potato that you eat, and it's the same one that you plant. So you just make a space in the soil and add your potato, cover it.
So why you have what's the purpose of this on top of it?
Compost. So that's a leaf of the pop choy. So it's again good for the plant, and then you do that and cover well, and 6 months after you can have at least let's say roughly 25 pounds of
From 4?
from one can give you about up to 10.
This is impressive stuff. I gotta stop spending money in the market.
Yeah, you just need to to be to be creative, and you're good to go. Then guys, after this you leave it until it starts growing, and again, especially ginger. Ginger loves pot. Ginger will thrive in pot and potatoes. Then we have the garlic. You know, this is such an easy thing to do, and we find it so difficult. We allow them to stay. So for the garlic, you just take a bunch and cut off the top. No, you cut off the root. You cut
I mash up the garlic.
So
Yeah.
you cut the root, you cut off the top,
Oh, the top.
right? And then you add some water in a container.
See if I get the dirt ready.
And then you add it to this. Just rest it on the top like this. And after, well, if I leave this here by Monday, well, tomorrow, you'll note that the root starts going down. You'll see growth taking place. The buds coming up. And then by next week or so, I can, when it has root, I can separate them and plant them out. And I'll get that this.
Wow, that's some pretty good stuff, bro.
Yeah. For the, so we're moving real quick. So, we did the scallion, we did the ginger, we did the tomatoes,
We did
we did
potatoes,
potatoes, we did
garlic.
garlic. Now we're on to thyme. You know what thyme is?
Yeah, bro.
What you use it to do?
It is come with the scallion.
So what do you use it to do?
Cook with scallion, bro. They sell thyme and scallion. I feel like it's a combination that must be had. You understand?
So yeah, to preserve, to get roots, again, you can put it in water and then you take it out when it has root. We don't have any roots here though, and you just plant it. Instead of going to the market, that's your thyme.
Trust me, bro. You saved me a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
You saved me a whole lot of money. Wow. So thanks for showing us how to, plan all these things, ensuring that we save a little bit of money through this pandemic and eat healthily, of course. Now the theme for Farmers Month here in Jamaica is we are grow what you eat and eat what you grow. How important do you think that theme is for the society today?
It is important because if you know what you're eating, if you grow what you eat, and you take care of it, especially organically, it's very good for you. And again, things are getting expensive. So if you can take the tomato that you have in your fridge that gets spoiled somehow, and you cut it and plant it. Oh, another way that this could be done too is squeeze the seed in water and then
Just
sprinkle it
spoil.
over. If you do that, and you do that to the ginger, the scallion and thing, you'll save a lot of money. And then you'll eat healthy.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. If you want to save money on groceries, stop spending thousands of dollars in the market like me. Make sure you guys just rewatch this video over and over, see what you could learn, and maybe you could put some of these things into practice. Get yourself some free vegetables. Of course, it's going to be healthy because you will be the one that will prepare it. Until next week, though, it's been good. Thanks, Lataniel, for joining us today. Thanks for
having
giving me
me.
so much knowledge. It actually feels good to be back in this environment. I actually don't want to be back in this environment after this. So I might consider planting just a few of these things that don't necessarily use so much dirt. You understand? But guys, until next time, make sure you subscribe, share the thing, keep it locked right here to the Unveil podcast. We'll see you guys later.
Hey guys, if you liked that episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell to stay updated.